Here we go.
It says setting up setting up your webinar for Facebook Live. Redirecting.
I think we are live now, Joe.
Oh shoot. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, we are. Woo! Connect spirits.
Yeah,
hello.
we are live.
Hello,
So, welcome.
Connect spirits. Sorry.
Yeah, welcome. We felt like we just come without any preparation and surprise everybody with our live event.
Yes. Surprise.
On my another left side is wonderful Joe.
Mayor. Woo!
Joe Mayor, yes. And on another side, I am Magdalena Ross. So, and we are both creators of Connect to Spirits. And today we are coming with a subject where we got kind of aware some days that we would love to talk about how to deal with our spiritual journey, how to come off a spiritual closet. So we thought that this will be interesting, and Eric was making us aware of it and wants us to talk about it. And he's of course included. So he will bring some insights from his side through us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you everyone for coming along for the ride of a lifetime.
So I think we will be waiting for some people to come in, and in between time, we can pull a card.
Yes.
For the beginning.
We're gonna go ahead. We'll go ahead and you're right. Well said. We'll go ahead and pull a card, and we'll pull it today from Loving Words from Jesus, and see what he has to say for the group this morning.
Exactly.
This afternoon, depends on where you are, right? It's morning.
Yes.
For now.
Well, you know, even when people will be watching, oh, Christy is already with us here.
Oh,
I cannot see this on our screen. Hi, Christy.
Ooh, hello again.
I heard myself double.
You did. It's gone now.
Okay.
I took the volume down where I could go and see the comments.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Christy.
Yeah, also today we will just kind of have discussion. Also everybody is included. Also guys, when you feel like to put input from your side, also we will be really happy about it, because kind of we will be talking how we feel about it, coming out of spiritual closet. If we have any advice for people, how they should handle this, and what are our insights, what are Eric insights on it. So feel just free to post.
Yes, and feel free, to share it. So we have today from the card, this is a pretty cool one. Well, they all are, right? But this one says, oh, pray always.
Yes.
Luke 21:36.
Isn't it wonderful? Because it is so simple, it is so simple, and we have to be more aware of that, how powerful prayers are. Yeah,
absolutely.
Prayers, affirmation, intention. I think this comes like in one box for me. I don't know how it is for you, Joe.
Comes in what?
Like in a one box, it's similar. Also prayers or affirmations, kind of have for me the same meaning.
Absolutely. That's actually a really good way to say it.
Yeah, it's maybe just prayers, like I would say this just direct talk and more personal. Yeah, because affirmation, you are just repeating something daily, but prayers, I would say it's more personal, but it's some kind of the influence or whatever, it's coming both of the same way.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm also getting and remember to pray for others, especially in the text of what we're saying today, coming out of the spiritual closet, for those around us, sending the prayers and guidance for them, just loving prayers, you know.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about how they're going to do it. Just send them prayers and love, a lot
Yes.
of light for others, especially
Yes.
ones that are coming out of the spiritual closet, haven't come out of the spiritual closet, whatever direction that is going. Just send
Yes.
prayers for them. Remember that.
Yeah.
Super important. And one of the main things that we thought also was great about this subject about coming out of the spiritual closet is how to stay in your truth with it.
Yes.
And not, but at the same time, not try and change someone and try and change their opinions or where they're at the moment, because where they're at is where they're supposed to be.
Yes. Oh, hi, Linda. Linda is coming.
Hello, Linda.
Nice to see you. I don't know, for one reason, I don't see, people on our page here. I just see this on my phone. How it is with you?
I see it on our page.
You see this on the page?
Mm-hmm.
Shall I go on a chat or?
However you want, wherever you are leaded to go. And just so you know, y'all, this is not a crown. This is my braid extension. No, this is, I got some wheatgrass.
Yeah.
For burning, and I was playing around with it. So I thought it was fun, little crown for a second. Anyway. Hey.
Maybe we start to say how we experience our coming out of spiritual closet. As it will be interesting, and then see what all.
Thank you, Linda.
Yeah. Hi, Alicia.
Your halo. She called it my halo.
Halo.
Could be. Woo-hoo. Just I can't sneeze or anything around a candle because I will go up in flames.
Yeah, but the sweet grasses is for connecting with ancestors, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very good.
Just let's not torch Joe's head with it.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, Miss Sherry.
Hi, Sherry Ann.
We're talking about coming out of the spiritual closet. So if anyone has any tidbits you would like to write in the comments about your experience or questions, please feel free, because I know this is a big subject.
As a main thing is, I would say that all of us who start the spiritual journey, we shall for sure let our light shine, because we can forget that this what we are doing, we are not doing just for us, to better us, to grow spiritually, but we are doing this all for collective, for Earth. Also, we have to keep it in mind. So every time, like Jo say, we have to work with truth. Also, but how we express this can be in different ways. Also, how it was by me. Maybe I start first, and then Jo, you can share your experience. It was after our channeling class. I decided, okay, we will be building page, and I said, okay, I have to stand to my truth and expose myself to the family and friends. And sometimes I am kind of just how you say, going with my emotions. Also, I influence myself too much, and when I want to do something, then I want to do big, and I say, wow, here I am, and it's my go positive way, and it's my shoot you back just a little. So, and my experience wasn't that bad. I stand up to my truth, and I said, I share this with my family, with my parents, my brother and sister, and my parents were just a little skeptical. I felt this, but I felt good to tell them, and they acknowledge that. They say, okay, they don't understand this and they don't want to be involved too much. My brother was supportive, but my sister is kind of influenced through her husband, and they are, her husband don't like it at all. And what was my experience? He was starting to snooping around my stuff too much. and telling kind of my parents, that this what I am doing is spooky, and start to worry them. So I had to face my decision that by those pages what I have to kind of put some restriction on it, that not to worry my parents, because they are open, but when somebody starts to bring them a wrong information, that of course it won't bother me, but it will affect my parents, and they are older and we have to kind of respect their private space. So I found my middle way, and I put a restriction on on countries where I come from.
Who knew that you could do that? I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, so I eliminate kind of Poland and Germany from getting my informations, but I still stay to my light and to my truth, and I am open. And if any family member or my friends comes and do not accept this what I am doing, because I had my one friend, I think I was telling you about it, Jo, from Sweden. Hi, Caitlin. Yeah, we are talking today about coming out of spiritual closet. So if you guys put some input in it, and I see now, Alicia, every time I walk into a certain stop, I always get dizzy and very weird. Hearing, etc. goes funny. Is this spirit connecting to me or something? I have been to the... Okay, Alicia, we will come to your question pretty soon when we... finish our conversation. So, and my friend took it as from the more negative side. This is what I am doing. She said, oh, this is just woo-woo, and she comes from Catholic background, although she totally did not accept it. But I said to her, okay, you can see this both ways. Also, this is your opinion. I have right to have my opinion. If you do not accept it, then, this is your thing, and I let her know that this is my way, and she shall go her way, believe this what she believes to, and let me be how I am in a nice way. So also we have to think about it. If we interact with somebody, stay to your truths, but try to choose the mild way of expression, also not that, because I tend to that too. When somebody affects me, then, I kind of can be emotional and say some things what in normal state of your awareness or whatever, it won't happen. So you have to calm yourself down and find a middle point of expression. So yeah, this was from my side.
Yeah. And that's interesting that you're saying what you say, because I just read real quick. Christy had mentioned spirit made me, she said, LOL, look out of my comfort zone. Took me out of my comfort zone, but that was okay. Similar thing, I was out of my comfort zone too, and was raised similar to Magdalena in a very religious type of background, where this is, yes, scary, this is not right, and if you're doing this, it's coming from a more of a negative standpoint. And it was quite a pretty good transition and changeover for me in what I would say people were seeing. But what I noticed that I had to go into while staying in my truth, I also had to respect where others were in their truth, so that I wasn't trying to, when I talk to people or tell them where I'm at, I try not to go into a place of trying to change someone. Yes, be in my truth at the same time, and if they do want changeover, great. But if not, I'm not here to change anyone, and that's not my purpose.
Yeah, because we have to understand that, like we know from they are going, we are not walking the same way. Everybody walks different way, yes. And when we are kind of on a higher vibration, and those people need the time to come to this point, yeah. Not like we are, more evolved or whatever. No, but everybody's steps are different. You're going faster, somebody goes slower, but we are going still to the same point, yes. but sometimes their ways are not on the same level, and kind of the communication, we won't understand each other. Yeah. So how you say, it is best to leave it as it is, and they will be there. The moment come for them too, that they will understand that you can leave your print in their lives. Yeah. You can make an influence. You can put a seed in their lives. That the seed starts to grow. They don't understand it yet, but your words, your presence, this what you are spreading all around you, your light can affect them. That the seed starts to grow, and they will understand the light. Yeah.
Everyone's form of development is different, and no one's wrong. It's what you create, right? So
yeah,
it's great. I like to, and who was this? Debbie Stein. I'm trying to remember her name. You told me. She's the one. She does like Akasha records and such. But anyway, she mentioned it in a great way. That light that I love seeing and hearing is, she said, it's a way also of you staying in your power to have that. So that made it feel just a lot better to stay in our power, and just if they come around, when they come around, that's
sorry, my husband is trying to call, and I just let him know that I am live. I cannot pick it up.
And just so you know, if you're just coming in, we're talking about coming out of the spiritual closet. So if you have any comments that you would like to share into the comments, we would appreciate that. And we're here just quick, only for probably another 15 more minutes. And so we also wanted to point out it goes along with speaking your truth, of going in and really accepting and allowing, being really open to go with the flow.
Yes. Yeah. Because we can be influenced through we have to every time come to the center of our heart and listen to it, because some people might be ready and they tell you, okay, you need to come out of your spiritual closet, and do this and this. No, you have to really listen to your heart, because your way might be just a little slower. You have to take small steps and see how it feels. Still standing to your truth, but be careful, how you say things to people, like we were talking and say, okay, you are getting insight from spirits or whatever. So you don't come to your friends and say, I'm talking with angels, Mary, Jesus, They will look at you crazy. Yeah, they will say first, when somebody is not in those type of conversations, they will say, okay, do you need maybe an appointment, whatever. Yeah.
And find that commonality of love. The base of almost everything, the base of everything out there, right, is love. So if you can find that commonality, no matter where anyone is at, about to love.
Yeah. Just test it and say, okay, I am having great intuition and I am listening to my heart. I am getting, my messages from my intuition. You can start like that. And I think the universe brings us in the situation when we sense this, what we can say and how much we can say. And then we can have bigger conversations. But I think important is that we go continue our journey. This is what Eric says is important, that we are aware of that we are here for a reason on this planet, and not just for ourselves to make the evolution, to experience, but as well rise the vibration for everybody, for the earth, so that we switch through the different reality. And our light is so simple. We think, because we're thinking through human minds, that we have to say so much. And so, no, the light inside us, this what comes through our heart. Our presence is this what affect. This what is unseen affect people more around us than this what we think. We will have to do something because we are the saviors and whatever we are on the mission, and we are coming too much into the role of the doing. Yes. Mm-hmm. And hi Nina. Hi Nathan.
That's something too that we wanted to share is as far as with our page, that's what we like to do, is help others connect to spirit through the heart space. So we had noticed on one of the videos that we had listened to through Greg Braden off the Gaia Network. Well, he's other places too, but he says it great. He says, ask your heart. your heart will not tell a story. And see what your heart says, and then your heart will let you know instantly.
Yes.
Maybe just instantly. And just as a reminder with that, whether it's if you know how to feel and get from your heart, or depending on where you are with that, we're all in different places with that. But it goes back to trusting your intuition, your hunches, what deeply that you feel without ignoring it, and really paying attention to it.
Yes. Yes.
The Spirit's trying to maybe speak to us just in a different way.
Yeah, exactly. Because when we give too much time, the mind created story, yeah, and their stories are really long and very, abstract, and bring us in places where trying to disconnect us, really.
Yeah, telling those stories. Hello, we just want to say hello, everyone, for joining us again. This is going to be just a really quick one on coming out of the spiritual closet. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. This is our first live coming back after, or getting into 2019. We'll be coming more live in the future. Just we wanted to pop on and say hello, and we love you. And thanks everyone for the hearts. We appreciate it. Hello, Nathan.
I see. Linda said, I planted a lot of seeds in my family. Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, we can be the kind of influence, even if we don't do, but seeing like people start to ask you, what are you doing that you look so happy? Or, or what are you doing, because every time when I am around you, I feel so good, so positive. So, and these are signs. Also, these are the most important things.
Being a good, like Linda, planting a seed, being a good example is also just an example of love, unconditional love, the closest you can be. It's hard to be in that all the time because that's not, we're in this in this lifetime. So it's that's something we're striving for. But if you can keep that base in there and keep that thought pattern going on unconditional love and heading for that and accepting and allowing, that can be a good start. So and that's Alicia there says, she says, I get it at home, but not all the time. So yes, home, I say for me anyway, home or the people that I'm closest to, that can be is the place where you really need to, that's where it comes out the most, and I was just telling Meg earlier, I have someone that I haven't told this to, someone that's very predominant in my life, but also very on the religious. So it's come out in different ways, but not all the way. Like the text was, are you still in school? Well, back when I started channeling in school, I had just stopped in the middle of college and started channeling because I'm like, this is for me. So stopping that, and then she said, hey, you started school back up. I'm like, well, I am in school. It's a different type of school, but I'm always learning, right? Yeah. Always school's going on. I am books up the wazoo, all over the place. Hello, Caitlin, Suzanne. I just want to say hello again, everyone, and Pam.
Yeah, we love you guys. We are so happy that you join us because we just did not did not plan the event, just came spontaneous.
So we, again, we're just going to be on, we were just planning on coming on for just a few minutes, a little bit of time, which our time is almost up, but we just wanted to wrap it up just really quick. And then Mag, if there's anything else you want to say.
I think I was about to just answer the question from, I say, because I promised that from Alicia, she was asking, she said, do you want to finish this? What you want to do now? So she said, every time I walk into a certain shop, I always get dizzy and very weird. Hearing, etc. goes funny. Is this spirit connecting to me or something? I have been to doctors about it and everything came back clear. You know, it is funny because I have this sometimes too, Alicia. When I walk through the stores, it feels like the vibration is changing. And I was kind of, you know, I was pushing this on my, I said maybe it's dizziness or whatever. But when I walk to certain areas through the store, yeah, it is just like I will switch the vibration. I don't know if you experience this, Joe.
Yeah.
And my ears starts to feel funny, and I have this feeling like maybe you are passing through some, like, I don't know, portals came into my mind, you know, like you are going spirit connecting. I don't know what you sense there, Joe. Because spirit connecting, they will give you messages. Of course, there is some hearing and stuff, but the hearing weird and dizzy, I will say, like you are going to kind of like different like portal, like different dimension, and going out and back, going through something, and you are then in another realm, you know. This is the same realm, but it is like a different reality. I don't know, it feels like that to me.
Yeah, I'm also sensing a little bit of taking on other energy, with going into the other spaces where there's other energies there. So you're very sensitive to it. And at your home, I'm feeling like there could be something that needs to be cleared out. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Not this one specifically, but what's coming to me? Okay, this is wheatgrass. I had this at the beginning on just for the heck of it because it looked like a crown. But I don't know if you, she said it was, I thought it was vertigo, but yeah, that's how it feels. So I'm feeling like you're getting that rush of energy because of also what's around, and that can happen so many times. So go ahead, Meg. Okay. I see you ready to say, go ahead.
No. You are going to the same direction. I think protection is important. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So what I would suggest, I'm sure Meg too, is make sure and put up your protection. If you don't know how to protection, that'd be a great thing to just tell you real quick how you can do it really quickly. There's also YouTube's on doing protection, but first thing in the morning, first thing at night, and anytime you go in a public setting. And it feels like you may also need to clear your home out. I don't know if you've done saging or bells or anything that you feel comfortable with to clear the energy in your home, but I would highly suggest that.
Yeah, right. Just type on YouTube smudging and you will get for sure some videos on it. But the easy way, I think, is protective bubble. Yeah.
Yeah, protective bubble. So we can do that right now. Actually, she said she lit up some white sage in the room. I would do that over your entire home, open the windows so that energy can get out. Yes. But I'll tell you, every time before we go on live, I always do protection for us going on and anyone that connects either now or later. So I can do that again now. And it's also important, and I know Rebecca and Nina go over this a lot if you're on either Leadership Allied or in the Cosmic Rewire, because cutting your cords. Also, after any time you're in public settings or at the end of the night or after being on social media, cut your cords. Again, there's great cut your cords. You can ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut your cords. So those are some great little quick techniques. And I'll tell you mine real quick for protection. You can also, what I also do, and I love this, you can come up with your protection and then let your team know, your spiritual team know, that have a code word. And so when you're about to go into public, all you say is your code word. You set up with your team in advance. And anytime you say this code word, this is your protection, okay? Mm-hmm. Mine is shields up. So my team, when they hear that, I put it in the intention in advance. Anytime that they hear shields up, that I say it or think it, then I have my layer protection. So I do this, encircle us now in a golden bubble of protective light. I ask for 7 flows of this light to surround us and keep us in thy perfect protection. Now and then when I say that, or when I say shields up, that's what happens. So that is very important.
And sounds like she is empath, so this will help her to, to keep her energy from others as protected. Yes. Also try with Alicia, and mine worked. So yeah, I think you're on the right way. Hi, Linda. Namaste.
Hello,
Hi, So I think we are now at the end of our session. It was short session, but we will come soon with longer event. It was just kind of, this would lie on our heart and we want to let it out. And
out of our closet for 2019.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
You can just say where people can meet you besides our Connect to Spirit page. Jo has another page. The name of your page is?
rememberingunityandlove.com. Or the page is the same, not .com, but Remembering Love and Unity. And yours is?
Channeling with Meg. And this is the same like by Jo. I have the page and the Facebook page, and our together page is here. This one, Connect to Spirit. So we will let you post it when our next event will appear. So we are very thankful that you joined us today, and we could share with you our information. And yeah, we're sending you lots of light and love. We love you, and see you soon.
And thank you. And Elisa says thank you, and thank you, and thank you, Linda. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you.
For the moment. We love you.
We love you. Bye. I guess we're still live.
It says, hello, hello.